in the gold lane while this is just going to be a 4v4. Niall's going to go ahead and grab his buff, but they might just go for this. A little bit of a taunt. Unbreakable on Keyboy. He's got to go ahead and back off, disengage. Lutfi, he's got the Consecrate. They got control of this first turtle, so ONIC might be able to secure this. Let's see if they make it happen. Kyrie able to get the retribution off, but they're going to go for the fight anyway. And Lutfi trying to get away. He's going to get chased down, and they will take him with the Daytona's welcome. Oh, good duality, but here comes Niall to the back line. He's got people lined up, but it's just not enough. And now the diversion going to be used. Already a couple kills for ONIC. They're looking for Niall. And so now Sands will get him with the double. Will be a part of this fight. Everybody rotating down for this objective. Half health from the turtle, unbreakable. Oh, Daytona's welcome. Going to be charged in. Shogun taking quite a bit of damage. Is it the avatar of the Guardian? Actually, that's quite a bit of damage too as Shogun falls. Niall gets the turtle. He's going to be able to go ahead and do a bit of damage before he gets out. But
properly we're in. After the Daytona's welcome, you already have that avatar of the Guardian with extra knockup and taunt afterwards. It's a chain stun between the Barons as well as they cannot catch as they go in bottom lane.
Okay, Keyboy. Again, an advantage that he can work with into the next turtle. But so far, Niall at least has been able to swing in, do a little bit. Threat like this on Sands, even doing more than a little bit as he takes him out. Good play there. I didn't know side, but that turret will be pushed. So this is about as good as it gets for BIGETRON by Vitality right now. The Daytona's welcome into the turret. Astral Echo combo. The Avatar of the Guardian will be able to catch him, even with the revitalized Keyboy falls. The tree down again, but now in the mid lane, Kyrie's there. They get the duality proc. He wants to get the stack here on Shogun. Does he actually have it? He doesn't. He has to get away. Too much of a threat there.
2,000, and they have allowed Kelra with 1-0-1 as they go for Kyrie the dodge!
Oh, he tried to dodge. What a play from Niall and Emon. Able to make a move. Niall trying to get away. A flicker from Sans. They'll recoup it, though, as they also take down Emon. Under half health, Shogun gives the information. Finn's gonna pop the conceal. They're gonna try to delay this so that Niall can get here in time, but it's already gone. Lord secured by ONIC. And now Niall jumping into the backside, looking for a possible kill. He'll find Sans. A pickup there they were looking for, and now Niall again cabling away. Avatar of the Guardian, Finn trying to grab their attention. Kelra takes a shot with the shatter. He's going to back off, but they're going to force the fight anyway. And now it's ONIC trying to get away, but Daytona's welcome to spin him up into the team. And now Keyboy and Lutfi fall.
Finding out what ONIC wanted to do, and that already meant that Niall was able to skitter through and sneak a purple buff.
Oh, wow. Talk about a turnaround so far, Niall.
With Moreno's damage output and the constant Astral Echo in the face of ONIC, it's going to be more difficult.
Avatar of the Guardian on the defense already used. ONIC comes in with a diversion. And after that push up top by Niall, that wave's going to be managed now. They're going to fight for this Lord. Half health on it. Finn charging up the Unbreakable. Goes in with a taunt. They're going to come down for Keyboy. They get him out. Kyrie, he's down too. Make it another as Sans is able to pick up Shogun. So far, a big trade across the board, but now Iman and Moreno trying to keep things together while Niall's also on the hunt here. He's quite low, but he'll be able to secure the Lord. Let's see if they can do it here. Lord slowly making its way. Good push in the mid and top as well. Daytona's welcome. Throwing into the wall. Chopping him up, throwing him down. Keyboy going to pop the Revitalize. They want to hold down this front side. Niall's just going to make his way up top. He wants to take out the base turret as Lord goes down and dealt with, but good response from Kyrie. He won't let it happen. Diversion. Where are they going to go? Into the jungle. They're looking to cut things off. They're going to go right to this one. And now Finn gets taken out. But Emon
be used. BTR just...
They want to go for Shogun. They're going to go right for Shogun. He didn't have the stacks. And now he's taken out. They're going to go and dissipate. Kelra's got the room to work with here, but oh, Niall goes in. Moreno will cap out the kill even with a wind of nature. So BTR turns it around to fall. They're going to be looking for more. They're chasing down Kyrie. Moreno might be able to get a shot. Niall's going to go ahead and join in. Cable's not going to connect on that one. That's not where he wanted, but he gets Lutfi anyway. BTR will win that fight. And it was one that ONIC started for Shogun. Niall jumping in. He takes out Keyboy like cutting down a tree. And now it's only Kyrie to watch the base turret down. He's got to try to dodge, but he can't. They get wiped out. And BTR will take with the game grand one. final that they had. Hold on, mid lane. First blood going over to Kyrie, but here's the return. Shadow kill going to be used. Revive comes through, and now it's Niall that falls. So that's not going to be worth for BIGETRON by Vitality, and that's 2
Kyrie
kills.
in an offensive manner before the 2-minute mark. They identified that if you are able to force out where Moreno is, this is a good opening for them, and they do have the reach.
Okay, they might be able to go ahead and just make something happen. They get the turtle. Now they're going to be looking for more. Shogun, tanky enough. Niall might just want to go ahead and grab his purple buff. Even though there's a lot of low health bars, never mind. He goes in. He's able to pick up Lootby. So that's 1 kill. But now ONIC, they know this. They're going to put pressure on the mid. And out they go. Finn's gone. They're going to be looking for more. BTR firing back. But now it's Kelra to get a kill. Man, ONIC looking for more. But they got to keep Kyrie alive.
Having Kelra in the middle is really good. Can they take out sides? Yes, you can.
I thought they'd have enough shielding there.
Looking at the Hayabusa, that's really scary. That can be activatable because apart from the healing coming out from the Matilda, there's not much that they can do against this Hayabusa.
Oh man, Kelra. I mean, the shadow kill's already used up, so Niall's not going to be able to find Kelra here. But opposing him is the Kyrie snowball. So you got 2 snowballs going down a hill right now. Oh, they're going to be looking for Niall, and they shut him down. And it goes to Kyrie, of all people.
Yeah, for sure. And they're doing it again.
Oh, they're doing it again. They know his retribution's down, so they're going to take it the buff. And you can see, man, Kyrie's got an XP lead. Oh, they're going to re-engage. Shadow kill going to be used on Sans. He's still going to be okay with the shields, though. And now the rest of the team join it. Both gold laners going at it. Blazing Do It was already used. They're going to go for collapsing down on Niall. They'll take up, but whoa, what a shot from the Maestro Moreno. This is what we were worried about. If you're opposing this Novaria, they're going to go for more. Echo drops down. Keyboy trying to bob and weave. He has to burn the flicker. And he should be able to survive. He's got some shields, but hold on. Moreno's going to line one up. And also the gold lane. Kyrie's looking for Emon. Goes in, breaking the ankles, but Kyrie goes in to get another stack.
They can actually fight into this neutral objective.
Seems like they want to continue to fight here. Half health, last turn of the game. Will this be a 3-for-3 for ONIC? Moreno lining things up. Both Astro Echoes being used here. They're going to go for it. It goes to Kyrie, able to secure it. Shadow kill going to be used. Into the Zaman Force they go. Now Loopy looking for an opening here too, but Kelra's able to take out the gold laner, Emon from BTR. They're going to be going for Shogun too, as Sans picks one up for himself. Finn's going to burn the flicker, and ONIC, they're going to be happy with that little sidestep too here. Potentially a re-engage. They just back off. Sounds very low. Threading the needle. Moreno going for tier 1 after the fight. Oh, Kelra.
Over the dance. Win! 2 quick kills for Kelra. That's not a double, but he did take out.
Run him down. Niall's going to have some fancy footwork for this.
Oh, no.
He gains some space, but oh, Keyboy's going to chase him down anyway, utilizing the flicker, and he goes back to the shadow, but Niall's got nowhere to go after this. He's been hunted down. Let's see if he can take out some minions. He's going to buy a little bit more time for the rest of the team until he's eventually taken out by Kyrie.
Quad Shadow to eventually disjoint the Circling Eagle, but enough time for BTR to gather themselves and defend top, especially because there is no ONIC. There's not much ONIC heroes that to force this issue out, but no, they will still go for this ONIC.
Oh, Loopy falls. Shogun could be next here. They're going for it. Shogun, oh, barely surviving. BTR will be able to go ahead and defend. They maintain
a bit of defense on the long push, but ONIC feels like they can burst.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and fight for this Lord. It looks like they want to just give this one a go. BTR in space. Loopy quite low. He's going to guiding win on out. Now Niall jumping in with the shadow kill. They're looking for a kill. He's able to go ahead and proc the stack, taking out Loopy. Winter Crown going to be used by Kelra, but Kelra could be next, and he goes down too. And now ONIC falling apart in the Lord fight again as Keyboy and Kyrie are trying to run away, but what a shot! Again from the Maestro, man. They have to get rid of this Novaria. Another go on that last base turret, lining it up with the Astral Echo. They're going to throw it down. Again, a shadow kill going to be used. They have to get enough space. Keyboy in trouble. Loopy going to go use a Daytona's welcome, but a shot from Moreno is going to bring him low, and it's Loopy that falls. But they have to disengage. A BTR is happy with the base turrets down. Now Kyrie jumping in. Holy Baptism going to be used, but he's able to avoid it. And now it's just 5 full force for BTR. They've got a cannon minion and another wave pushing up top. They might want to end it here to get to a 2-0 lead right now in the series, but the waves are going to be cleared out as ONIC stays in it. Kelra dropping down the Zaman Force. They get a nice stun out with the circling eagle, but Kelra is gone. He's blasted down. Moreno lines up a shot on Sans. He has to go heal back up, but they're still going. Kyrie gets shut down in this mid wave. Should be enough. Lootby, he's got no stacks here. They're going to go for it anyway. An Echo drop down. A double for Iman, the man. And they're going to work on the crystal to take game 2.
Stop what BTR wants to do.
Oh, Shogun. Okay, he'll Guiding Wind on out, but the Shadow Kill is going to be enough to get that first blood in the hands here of Kyrie. Oh, the Sanguine Claws. And then they get trapped into it. Kyrie goes down. Good use of the claws there into the back. Impact. And now this turtle is up, but they'll just wait. They can go ahead and wait for Shogun to get back to this. Again, Broken Wall is going to keep that turtle there. There's a Feathered Airstrike coming down. Artillery. It's going to take out Nile now. BIGETRON, do they just want to try to capitalize this on the turtle? They're going to go for it, and Sans will secure the turtle. But Moreno does fall, and now BIGETRON trying to disengage. So Emon's going to survive. Are they going to rotate up there? You know, he's still dealing with pressure, but they want to go for this anyway. Golden Hour used up. Nile's looking for his own steal. He's going to get trapped into this, but the fight's already going to break out, so Nile is still there. Shadow Kill going to be used. He's going to take the majority of that damage. So Nile is gone, and now next is Finn. Sans, and they're looking for more, and Moreno will fall too.
Gold laner gets back and pushes it. Gets a kill afterwards. Eman then taken out.
Loopy got the purple, so that maybe it's one of those cases, Wolf, where they just kind of overcooked, and Sans gets another one on Eman.
Yeah. Sometimes there are just games where you are so ahead for BTR to eventually come back from this game.
Yeah, this is okay. Shogun, he just tried to do what he could. He knew that he was caught out. The rest of the team's fighting in the mid lane, though. There's just not enough damage. I mean, Loopy enough, able to take those bad impacts, and now jumping forward. Keyboy has to flicker, but there goes a kill to Emon. He's here. They know it. They've got to go ahead and get back, because Sans is also rotating up. They want to go ahead and fight this. Looking for a Feathered Airstrike. They're going to drop it down. Retribution used. Emon trapped by himself. Doesn't have Finn next to him, so he goes down. That's unfortunate.
Push anymore. And you're going to be put in a game where it's finding Moreno all the time.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in that spot, for sure.
Yeah, they're going to put pressure here at Tier 1 and the base. Feathered Airstrike dropped down. Emon in trouble, has to get away again, but Sans will burn him on it down, able to take one, and now Golden Hour are going to be dropped. Trapped in it, but turret goes down first. For BIGETRON. This is what we were talking about. This lineup allows them to clear these waves. And this whole time, this is the thing, Moreno's getting stacks here. Once again, they got to press onto this turret. A Feathered Airstrike dropped down. They're holding on, though. Clear out the waves.
The Sicilian, because Sicilian eventually will be a problem. Right now it isn't, but eventually it will.
Yatona's welcome. You're going to go ahead and throw Shogun down really low. Can't escape, and now trapped in the Golden Hour. Finn circling Eagle. The rest of the team taking the Shadow Kill here, too. They're trying to get back to the base, but Keyboy jumping forward. Moreno's still going to be able to survive because of the health. And now Finn in trouble. Kyrie will just go ahead and grab this one. It might take him a little bit longer, but Finn knows it full force. Kyrie might not even need to be here for this, but they're going to do what they can. BTR on the defense, trying to clear out the waves. Daytona's welcome. Going to be used. Winter Crown. There's the Feathered Airstrike. They take out Nile. Lootby's in trouble, though. He does fall as Shogun's able to get it. The Shadow Kill is already going to be used. And now they have to heal up, but they're looking for more. They have the stacks there, and they're going to go for Emon. They're going to lock down on the Crystal. They've got a wave. A cannon minion, but BTR kind of had a really tough game, honestly. Moreno's going to go ahead and try to clear this wave. Shogun will go ahead and tank this up, but this is an opening for ONIC to go ahead and take. Consecration's already going to be popped, too. They displace him a bit. Feathered Airstrike going to be dropped down, and Moreno still going to be alive. He takes a couple shots from Kelra, but they're going to clear out the Lord, and now Shogun falls. The front line is gone. Emon doing what he can. Guiding Winds on out, but they clear out the wave again. And now BTR, they got to clear out this Canyon Minion and the wave in mid, but ONIC eyeing the base, eyeing the Crystal here. They want to go for it. They're going to go ahead and just a last-ditch effort, trying to stay in as Finn is gone, and now it's too long for Shogun to be up, so a Feathered Airstrike's dropped down. Emon is working on what he can, but the Crystal's going to go to ONIC anyway. Finally, ONIC makes it a series. Uh-oh. Kill Squad Shogun He popped the revitalize, but he is going to eventually go down unless Finn can take
Oh
him out.
my
Oh, what a
God.
guiding wind save, but now can he bob and weave? Oh, Shogun tried. First blood go in the hands of Loopy.
So Barretts,
Barretts?
and they're
Yeah.
very sneaky with it, and I'm just happy to see a lot of good stuff from them.
Oh yeah, Shogun just laying down his own pathway to death, it felt like on that one. That's going to be a kill going over. They're looking for more. Emon, a little bit late to that, but they do find Kelra. Good pickup in response by BTR, although the turtle went to
It's
ONIC.
always bad when it comes to the first turtle fight. I feel like
Oh,
kills
no.
are more important,
Whoa.
but because of that, oh my God.
Well, the rest of the team isn't ready, so buffs are secured. Kyrie's going to go ahead and make his way. Same thing with Nile. He's got both of his. So it's going to come down to an entire team fight for this one. Actually, Purple's just coming up. Daytona's welcome on Nile as he's thrown out already. Eternal Guard going in and knocking them up, but Moreno is gone. And now without Moreno, this is a tough one. BIGETRON is just going to have to give this up. So Turtle should just go over to ONIC. He's going to grab his purple buff and rotate in. Malefic Gun, first item rush for Emon. He needs the range
Push play
here.
that Keyboy can do with the flicker on hand. So up top, Kelra. Oh, he's gonna be able to outplay the hell.
Armillo was a bad game. Well, right now for the Fanny, it might be worse. Finn taking the shadow kill here from Kyrie. Circling eagle to be used. They're going for Kyrie. They do have the damage to take him out. Emon able to capitalize on. They're going to go ahead and work on it. We'll see if they're able to go ahead and secure this one. Nile has to go ahead and approach this carefully. A turret's going to fall though as Kelra knocks it down. They're really taking their time to allow Kelra hopefully to get here for this fight. Circling eagle going to be used. Already the marks knocking forward, but the turtle's secured by Kyrie. Emon gets a kill. Kelra waiting with the full stack champ stance. He looking for another opening. Nile goes in. He's able to take out one. There wasn't one for Kelra though. Now Kyrie going in with a shadow kill. Kelra's gonna go ahead and flicker forward and take out Moreno. So at least something, but it's Kyrie that falls too. So beat of ONIC and vice versa. Loopy half health, taking some damage here. Shogun as well. He's quite low. They're gonna go for Loopy. Loopy pops it. Whoa, pops it. Daytona's welcome, but he was so low. He's gone. They're gonna set it up in the mid lane as Shogun goes next, and Niall's gotta get out of there because he's low.
Battle spells, I mean, gonna be more available for BTR in just quite a while, so ONIC really has to delay this for themselves.
Oh, huge Eternal Guard dropped down, and Kyrie goes down too. It's a double for Nile. They knew that Kelra was down to the bottom wave, and they set it up, and now in the mid lane, they're going for Kelra. Kelra, he's got stacks, he's got some shields, but he's all against the world. For BTR.
It's just difficult now for ONIC.
Crazy how again the story happens. It looks like they're going for a sandwich play to cut off Lootby. He has no stacks. He could be in trouble. Pops the flicker. They're going to go and crash down on him. Eternal Guard again, and Loopy is gone without the stacks of Feathered Airstrike. He's going to be stunned by Shogun. Good play. Emon still alive as Kelra gets a shutdown. But again, the stun comes through as Keyboy falls, and now Kelra on the run. He's quite low. A quarter of the health. They're going to chase him down. He has the shields though, so he's going to be fine, but they got a wave to deal with in the base here unless ONIC decides to go ahead and go for a defense. They're going to try to make something happen. Glorious Pathway dropped down. Finn goes in. Do they want to lock onto the base here? They're trying to delay this as much as they can, but again, the combos come through. Kelra picks up an immortality, but he's going to be in trouble and taken down by Emon, and Moreno goes in with a flicker. It's a double for Emon. The setup for the Maestro, a triple, and they're looking to end it here. Can he get the Maniac? They don't even need it. They're going to go for it, and then the base, and there you go. BIGETRON by Vitality. They want to go for more. They want the Savage, but they don't care. They'll take the championship from ONIC.